Hi there, Shane McDaniel here. I have a lovely wife named Sarah and two children, Emma and Noah. They are 13 and now 18. Was recently presented with the question of, what does discipleship look like in our home, in our family? Certainly over the last few years, my wife and I have transitioned due to the fact that our children are older into, early and middle adolescence all the way up into young adulthood as our daughters moved off to college and those kinds of things. And so our parenting style as well as our discipleship has really shifted from the sit down, fill out a book, tell a story, read alongside them, focus a story with them, to more of a coaching perspective. And so discipleship really nowadays for us looks like asking them questions. So as our son or daughter come home with a challenging situation that they're going through personally, whether it's addressing something that they're seeing or experiencing from the perspective of being a friend, one of the ways that we've really looked at those with them, those situations, is what is the model that Jesus set? How would Jesus how would Jesus deal with that situation? And so we're talking with them, hearing how they would perceive that situation from Jesus's eyes, his perspective. And so is that a matter of having grace and forgiveness when a friend hurts you? Is it dealing with your own emotions of a situation from the perspective of grace and forgiveness? Is it meeting someone where they are and understanding that even though they're, doing something negative, they're in a position where they're doing, bad behavior or something like that, what would Jesus do? Jesus would meet them where they are. Jesus would serve them. He would wash their feet. He would forgive them and pray for them. And so it's not always a simple conversation, especially as things like the pressures of modern American adolescence, daily life in high school and junior high and college now. So it's not always easy, but moving into that coaching role, moving into those conversations from the perspective really is how would Jesus handle that? Those have been some of the more rewarding conversations that we've had as our kids have gotten older. So I would encourage anyone that if they're moving into a situation where they, are feeling guilt, that they are not sitting down with their children every day for a 90-minute Bible study at home. Truly something is better than nothing. And those conversations that we've had with them have been some of the most impactful conversations that we've had with our kids. Learning their faith, learning how they see the world, and then challenging them to, see more and do more. So that's really the benefit that we've seen over the last few years.